Gotta relax. Gotta relax.
Gotta keep it moving. Hard times be adding up. Gotta keep it moving.
Hey, my loves, LionessThaGoddess here on another edition of High Connections. Today is the first episode that I actually got to interview in person. Since we started, it's been about 5 years, and we really come a long way. And now it's time to go full force. I dedicated High Connection to sharing a platform that showcases people's love for the craft and the different adversities that we all face throughout our journeys that had us still trust in our faith, but give us the will to keep going. For all my supporters that's been with me along this journey, I thank you for sticking around, and hopefully you get to stick around and watch the rest of our elevation. Stay tuned for so much more. On today's episode, I got to sit down with Gudda James, one of Oakland's very own. Not only is he going to be our special interview for the day, but he's also Goddess Music Pick of the Week. Of course, nothing has changed. I still have Goddess's positive words for the day, Poetry Spotlight, and also Appreciation Corner, where I pay tribute and dedicate the segment to entrepreneurs that's around, that's put in the work and that's trying so hard to make sure they, break curses and keep going and keep the movement going. And anything like that, Goddess supports. Stay tuned, so much more to come.
Gotta relax. Gotta relax.
Gotta keep it moving. Hard times be adding up. Gotta keep it moving.
On today's Goddess's positive words for the day, I wanted to talk about recognizing distractions. Distractions come along when you are trying to better yourself or you're trying to do things and change for the better. Pay attention when you recognize that you're doing something you've never done before and you're happy and you're getting things done, and weird things out of nowhere just pop up. Might be people, places, things out of nowhere, or keep getting these phone calls out of nowhere as soon as you start getting to work. Most of these things are just distractions that's trying to keep you from what you're supposed to be doing. Stay focused. That's all I can say is stay focused and keep going and let no one, not even yourself, get in the way of your goals, your dreams, and the things that you want to accomplish. And I'm not just speaking just to talk. I talk from experience. There's a lot of things that I wish would have changed a long time ago. But if I did not go through these trials and tribulations, I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. You are always put in the toughest situations when God wants to see how much you really want it and what you'll do. Will you choose what's right or would you choose what's wrong? That's that free will. The test will always come. But are you going to be able to remove the distractions, trust your intuition, and know that you're strong enough to handle anything and everything that's been thrown at you? And if I could and can reach just at least one person through my pain and through my experience to save y'all some time, the time that I wish I could have got back, that's what I'm going to do. And another thing about that intuition, whenever you feel a gut feeling in the pit of your stomach, trust that. Trust yourself. Because when those feelings come along and you don't trust yourself, you end up having to find out the hard way because you didn't trust. who you are. So again, to close out, Goddess's positive words for the day. Pay attention to those distractions that are trying to keep you from what you're supposed to be doing, and trust that intuition, because you will never, ever do you wrong. Until next time, Goddess's positive words for the day.
Gotta relax. Gotta relax.
Gotta keep it moving.
Hey, my loves, LionessThaGoddess here on another edition of High Connections. I have a special guest here today. His name is Gudda James. How you doing today, Gudda?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I want to go ahead and introduce you since this is like pretty much the second season and we'll be on the hiatus for a minute. So I want to bring us back with a bang. Go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Gudda James. I'm from Oakland, California, Deep East Oakland to be exact. Been in Vegas for 2 years now. Loving it out here. You feel me? Nice little change up, something different from the Bay. I've been doing music my whole life. Started off playing instruments. Now just, you feel me, rapping, producing, acting. I do it all. Like a jack of all trades.
Hey, I'm trying to get that with you. So what actually got you into music in the first place?
When I was younger, I played the saxophone from like 3rd to 8th grade. So it's like I just had something with music. I just liked the way it made me feel. I didn't start rapping until like 7th grade, recording my first song in 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been recording ever since.
And what made you think like this is something I actually want to pursue? I want to get in this craft.
It was like I wasn't trying. I seen everybody else around me trying to do it.
Okay.
And I was like just being me, and it was coming out fluent. And I'm like, I can do this. Like, this is me. Like, I need to pursue this.
Okay. And if you were able to work with anybody, who would it be?
Like in which
When it
field?
comes down
Which
to
field?
music.
Singing, rapping.
Yeah.
If I could work with anybody, a banger right now. I do a song with Chris Brown.
Okay. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
I can see you dancing.
You gotta think outside the box, so I can do that too. You feel me?
Yeah. But that'd be kind of dope too, cause you know he into the film too.
Yeah.
And I know you tap your hands in a little bit of film. What you got going on with the film?
Movie coming up, few movies coming up. You feel me? They in the work. I can't talk too much about them, but they coming for sure. Y'all go see me on that big screen.
Okay. And what's some other avenues and things that you tapping into right now that some people wouldn't even think that you would be into?
I've been into fashion a lot. They didn't think I'd be into the acting either, cause that came on a fluke. Like it wasn't. It really just happened. Like I'm supposed to be in a movie. It'll probably be coming up like sometime next year when they start filming it. But dude told me to start getting my resume up. So he told me to go be a extra in a movie. I'll pull up to be an extra. The director looked me right in my face and say, "What are you here for?" I said to be an extra. He said, "No, I got a role for you."
Period.
So you got a role for me? He was like, "I got a role for you." I took somebody's whole role that been there waiting for their time and all this stuff. And like, they trained me to do everything, got in there, knocked it out. Now I got 2 more movies coming up with the people.
Period. Would you say the right place, the right time?
Yeah, right place, right time. You feel me?
That's kind of dope. What's something that you see yourself doing maybe within the next year or so? Or where do you see yourself?
I see myself like having my own shows and shooting all my own stuff like in the next year. Like I got the building. I picked the artists, like all of this. Not on no promoter stuff, like on some real like this is our label, this is our brand, this is what we pushing, and we ain't gonna need nobody else. Cause right now it's like you gotta cough everybody up this money, that money, this. If you rent the building yourself, you can figure out how it go. It's just gonna see if you really got fans after that.
Period. The vision, being able to make it happen instead of just talk about it. And that's,
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing to have right now, because when it comes down to the industry, it's too much talking. So now we got to learn how to be examples and keep it going and moving and putting that work in so they can see what we can still do from where we come from. So I totally understand that. Okay. So I know you're a family man too.
Oh, yeah.
How the family doing? What's going on?
They doing good. They doing good. Kids, Sincere started kindergarten this year. The other boys, they're in preschool. I got 2 daughters. It's their last year of high school.
Oh.
So prom and, graduation and everything coming up. So, yeah, they just did homecoming. It's looking beautiful. Yeah, it's 7 kids at the house right now.
Yes, the fam.
Yeah.
And speaking about the kids too, when it comes down to, I know you got a lot of artistic stuff going on too. How did you go about the supporting and getting into that artistic side? With
my children?
Yeah, being able to do that collaboration
like,
and be able to be that, that person that make things go, push it.
Yeah, because it was like, when I was younger, I was just like that. But it was like, my mama was always at work. My daddy wasn't there. So it just left me. Like, I went from drawing up real good to, I don't want to draw no more. I'm going to do this because I ain't got nobody to keep me on it and keep me on track with doing it. Same thing with sports. I'm real good, but I'd rather go to the streets and go do this. I ain't got nobody pushing me to do it. So I'm like, if I would have stayed at it, I probably could have been somewhere much further with, like, drawing or anything, you feel me? So when I see my kids doing stuff that I did when I was younger, I'm on them. Like, oh, you like what? Oh, hold on. What, you like to draw? About to go buy your ass like 15 blank pad books and every kind of pencil and marker you could find. And here, just go do what you want to do with it. Oh, you like sports? Here you go. I'm going to get you every kind of sport you could think of. You're going to pick which one that fits you perfect. You feel me? My boys, they 4 years old, 5 years old. They in the house boxing gloves, getting it in. Like, I'm telling you, one of them going to be a champion. I'm telling you. I'm working hard with these kids.
Yeah, I love to see it because we got to be the ones to change and break them cycles so we don't have to worry about it if we not here. Make sure we lay that platform. Okay, and I got one more for you. Now, if it was anything that you could say or any type of advice that you could give to anyone that come from the places and things that we come from that's trying to achieve the goals that we're trying to, that we are achieving, what piece of advice would you give them?
All right, we all done had that feeling in our stomach when you had that gut feeling that you shouldn't be around somebody or something. When that shit come up about a partner, a situation or something like that, go with that gut feeling. Because sometimes those are the people that do not want you to do good. Those are people that's trying to hold you back. Them the people that'll do something to you just because they don't want you to be bigger than them. You feel me? Like when we come from the places we come from, everybody ain't doing what we doing. So some conversations that, like me and my boy, we can have a conversation right now. Bro, let's go grab 30 acres of land. He gonna talk to me about it. You feel me? We gonna get it done.
Solution.
But if I'm around the wrong crowd of people and I'm like, hey, bro, let's go get 30 acres of land. Fuck wrong with you, bro? We ain't buying no land. What you tripping off of, bro? Like, you want to go get some weed? Like, it's different shit with different people. They gonna look at you crazy. So you got to get away from certain situations and put yourself around the people that you want to be like. If you want to be bigger and have more, go get around them people. Get the fuck away from where you from for a minute and go live life. Go around the world. Everybody else gonna appreciate you more than where you from. Guaranteed.
Baby, that's real shit, and that's the one thing that I try to engrave. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. And if you know that your light is big, or if you feel that your light is bigger and you can feel that energy, get the fuck from around. Like, what's the one thing they say? Everybody ain't able to go with you.
Real shit. They not.
They can't. No matter how much you love them, anytime anybody puts you in a position to choose between them or you, please, if you don't learn anything from Goddess, choose yourself.
Hey, my loves, Lioness the Goddess here on another edition of Poetry Spotlight. One of my favorite things to do. Y'all know I've been writing since I was little. And the way I used to always cope with my pain and be able to get that therapeutic release of the anger and the grief and things that I was feeling, I always picked up a pen and put it to that paper because that's what helped me heal. My words, my poetry, and my music. Now, today's poem that I picked was something I just freestyled out of nowhere. I don't know what it is, but when I can just pick up a piece of pen and paper and just start writing, man, I had writer's block for a while. And I paid attention and noticed I had to get out of that stump. And here's one that I just went ahead and jotted down. Here you go. I forgive. I forgive, but I don't forget. God, forgive me because in the bottom of my stomach, petty still resides. A thought crosses my mind, realizing that the fact, time is something you can't get back. I Harley Quinn grin, knowing you regret the time that wasn't spent, that I chose to create wonderful memories. Even during your absence, I was content. Even if it means not giving it back, pure intentions is what I live by. Not doing things and doing people how they did me. Reasons why your blessings will fall from the sky and your stars will align in perfect timing. And that's that piece. Thank you for another edition and tuning in to Poetry Spotlight.
I also know you got some big projects coming up when it comes down to this music.
Yeah.
So I did have you chosen for the Goddess Music Pick of the Week.
Okay, okay.
So I want you to go ahead and introduce your song.
Okay.
Tell a little bit about the inspiration, what made you want to produce and go ahead and release that, and then go ahead and let us take a sneak peek of it.
Okay. Well, I've been trying something new. I usually do a lot of like party music, hood music, but I'm versatile. I do stuff with singers and stuff like that. You feel me? But I've been in a whole nother bag lately. It's like I done calmed down. I'm more smooth, and I just gave it something else, something I usually don't do. You feel me? So it was something totally different for me. But I asked my people, how y'all feel about this? And everybody was like, bro, I fuck with this. You ain't never did nothing like this before. And I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna run with it. Let's see what it do. So we about to see what it do.
Period. Out that box.
Play that shit. Yeah.
Hit the castle, sip a little wine, hit in the grapevine, stomach growling, grab a bite to eat, hit the steakhouse. I'ma sip good and I'ma eat good. I'ma take her home and I'ma fuck her good. Ooh, and she know that. Feeling on my lap, extra clip on the floor mat. Hood nigga can't take it out of me and she love that. Step on bitch niggas like a doormat. Worked hard, so I'm hopping in foreigns and I'ma floor that. Walk hard, pour it in soda, I'm tryna feel that. Just hung up, he need 5, I'm about to send that. No middleman, the shit get snatched, I lose all of that. But if it touchdown, it's a holiday. We all eat, players holiday. Taking trips, it ain't no holiday. Oh yeah, they only do this on their birthdays. Time of my life and they ain't even take a flick. 43rd floor smoking wax high as shit.
Alright, that was Gudda James Player Shit, the Goddess Pick of the Week.
Yeah. Oh, it's on me. Yeah, that's player shit. You feel me? It's dropped this Tuesday, iTunes, Spotify, all platforms. Just type in GUDDA JAMES. and I'll pop up on everything.
That's what I was just about to say. Go ahead and let them know how they get in contact with you, your music, anything that you got going on.
Yeah, but social media is GUDDAHJAMES, number 2SM. That's Gudda James 2SM. It'll pop up everything. Whatever social media you go to, I'll pop right up. I got plenty of stuff coming out. You feel me? Clothes, music, like I said, movies. Just stay tuned with me, and I guarantee you I'll keep you entertained.
All right, well, this is another edition, as I said, of High Connections with LionessThaGoddess. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on another episode. One.
Gotta relax. Gotta relax.
Gotta keep it moving, hard times be adding up. Gotta keep it moving, I know things are getting tough. No excuses, time to put that work in. Pick it up, sky's the limit, live it up. Sky's the limit, live it up. Never look back on the negatives. Righteous one told Satan who you messing with. I ain't playing. Gotta keep it moving, hard times be adding up. Gotta keep it moving, I know things are getting tough. No excuses, time to put that work in. Pick it up, sky's the limit, live it up. Sky's the limit, live it up. Through the struggle, trying to find a way for myself.